group on Facebook was Child Free by Choice, which is absolutely fine. If you want to have no children, then that's fine, but you don't bring people or children that have disabilities into it. As they made a statement. So on this group's cover photo, it had a quote. It had a statement that was opinionated by them. And these women and men stated,
"Your child is not autistic."
Now let me get this straight. People are saying it is not offensive, yet they've still brought up someone or saying to somebody else that basically their child has not got a disability called autism, when clearly these women, some say mums, these women, these men don't know a single thing about these mums that do have a hard life. Children are hard, but you don't call children arseholes anyway. You don't calling anyone a arsehole unless they've done something really horrible to you, in which case you just be the better person anyway. So anyway, they said your child is not autistic, your child is an arsehole. You do not under any circumstance call anybody an arsehole, a child especially. I mean, maybe I did just contradict myself and say that you can if someone's done something really horrible and rude to you, but actually means in a situation where someone's really horrible to me, I would try and avoid calling them names, even though it'd be really hard for me, but I know that I'd be doing the better thing. Now clearly this man
saying anything bad against
that has made a response to change.org's petition, Facebook remove child free by choice, is clearly not really getting the idea of the people that support people and children with autism, as he's saying this. I think
because people, it's not your fault. And then it says, there's some other things that's on it. It says, I do not want people to leave this or procrastinate. This group needs to be removed off Facebook, as the members and owners of this online discussion group are judging and discriminating disabled people. Okay, let me ask you a question. When did this say anything about discriminating or saying anything bad against disabled people? Because people know for a fact not to disrespect a disabled person. A person who is autistic or mentally retarded or whatever.
First of all, clearly it is a discriminatory act because it's bringing people with autism onto a group, and people really don't know anything about it. Also, you do not call anybody a retard. So if you really do think it is really rude to offend anybody with a disability, you shouldn't really be calling them retard, whether you use American words or not, or whether retard is an American word, or whether you are from a different country other than the UK. I mean, I accept people from different places, but to be quite honest, retard is an extremely rude word here. I don't know about where you're from, but it's excruciatingly, really. If someone came up to me and they knew I had Asperger's syndrome and ADHD and they called me a retard, and if they knew that I had galactosemia as well, which is a rare condition that you wouldn't probably know about if I gave you a handbook about what the hell is this, if someone knew I had some disabilities and conditions with me, well, and they called me a retard, I would go absolutely mad. And then they will show my disabilities, because it really does annoy me how people have took the mick out of my brother, and they have called him names to me. You don't know how it feels to have a brother or a sister with a disability, and you see them get picked on constantly. Then you get picked on for having a sibling like that. It's not our fault, and it's not their fault, it's not our parents' fault, it's how we are as a person, and it's not our fault. I mean, is it really your fault you don't want children? Or is that just your choice? It's not a choice of whether you have something with you. You can't keep calling people retards, because it's really disrespectful. And I do not care whether you think it's an acceptable thing to do, but where I'm coming from and the families that I support, they consider it disrespectful and downright rude. So you say that apparently
disabled people. Okay. Let me answer a question.
When did this anything about discriminating or bad against disabled people? People know not to respect this person.
A person who is autistic or mentally retarded or
retarded. You do not say that word. Right, I'm going to stop myself, because all I'm doing now is repeating, and I'm usually good with my speech and language exams in English on the diploma. But I just repeat myself, and that is quite ouch. It's emphasises how much you want to tell people or how much you want to get across. But also, it's really rude. You can't go around calling people who are ill or disabled retarded, because obviously you've just really actually contradicted yourself. People know for a fact not to disrespect people with disabilities, I say. Well, I say that's what you said. And then you just describe them as retarded. Anyway, and also, you also said here,
against disabled people, because
people know that not to disrespect this person who is autistic. But if you really do think that people with autism have disabilities, or that you shouldn't be disrespecting them, why are you why are you saying that there is nothing wrong with the statement that these mums that I'm going crazy here, that these people are saying your child is not autistic? Of course that is disrespectful and rude, because clearly they're pointing out to other people, your child is not autistic, your child is an arsehole. Well, clearly they're saying that to people who have children who are diagnosed with a condition such as ADHD or autism, or just in general. You say your child is not autistic. I mean, who the hell told you that you could have the right to say that to anybody? That is disrespectful. You can't go around saying your child is not autistic, your child is an arsehole. You're basically just saying that they have an attitude and use some behaviour like with autism. You're basically saying that it's just like an arsehole, when that is just wrong in so many ways. This video that this man has put online, very pointless to be quite honest, because I mean, it's his opinion. Everyone has a right to share their opinions. But his is just contradictory at the beginning, and also it goes on for too long. I know mine is probably going on for too long, but mine is I am just an accepting person. He's saying that he accepts people yet calls them names and says that these people have a right to say that their child is not autistic. A person with autism or ADHD or challenging behaviour, conditions that affect their behaviour, mine are like this. I really do need to let some steam off, and sometimes I just can't help. Right, bye. Thank you.